What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. But this video is entitled Create a Healthy Routine. Sometimes we got to take inventory of our lives and the decisions we make on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. So do your best to create a healthy routine. You know, pay attention to your friends and family, or family and friends. Um, Make sure you stay in contact with the people who bring the most amount of substance to your life and the least amount of drama. Sometimes we get bogged down with so much drama. We're backwards in that sense that we X out the healthy people because the squeaky wheel needs the grease. But you got to reverse that, you know. So make sure you keep in touch with the people who are the most positive people, the most inspirational people, the most caring people, the most considerate people, the most intelligent people, right? The people who can challenge you to become a better person. So create a healthy routine of keeping in touch with the people that can help you be your best self, right? And hopefully that challenges you to be your best self for them also, right? So you gotta, stay on point or work to stay on point. The other thing, create a healthy routine as far as your diet is concerned. People have cheat days and people snack, but find out the things that you take inventory of the things that you eat and drink, and find out how you react, how you respond to the things that you eat and drink, and figure out the things that you need to keep, and figure out the things that you need to throw away. And you might have to throw away some of the things that you really like, and if you can't throw them away, give yourself a set day or time to indulge in those things so they don't wind up overriding your life. Like some people go to work, get off, and they come home and get a drink of alcohol. It's not necessarily a healthy routine. Not just because of the alcohol, but or you go somewhere and you smoke. It's not a healthy routine, because if you're doing it as a stress reliever, it's gonna do you more harm than good in the long term, right? If you're doing it as a celebratory thing, then it probably won't be an everyday thing, because you'll be too busy working on your goals to be celebratory as often as you would. How can I say that? Use it as a coping mechanism. You feel me? So the other thing, your interactions with the opposite sex. Try to figure out a way to have a healthy relationship. A healthy routine where you're not more of a harm, where you're more of a help than you are harm to the opposite sex when you're dealing in situations, just in general, not necessarily in not just in intimate relationships, but also in interactions. Create a healthy routine where you're nice to people on a regular basis, because some people go around being mean to people on a regular basis, and it doesn't really, what you put out to the world, you're gonna get back. So take an inventory of how you treat complete strangers, and work on that. Create a healthy routine as far as setting boundaries. Sometimes you can have a big heart, or you can be a very compassionate person, but because of that, you don't set as many boundaries as you should. And your lack of boundaries ultimately can be the start of your demise. So, for self-preservation purposes, you need to create a healthy routine of creating boundaries. Like, there's certain things that you can do, certain things that you can't do, certain things that you will do, certain things that you won't do, certain things that you will tolerate, certain things you won't tolerate. Because if you don't set boundaries, it's just inevitable that there'll be a lack of order. And you can't really do anything positive without structure. Plus, it creates a situation where you have designated time to do things, because your boundaries give you a time frame. Like, I got time for this, I don't have time for this. So you're never going to really, you're going to rarely be off of your square, because you have a schedule to upkeep, and your boundaries keep you to that schedule as best as possible. Create and this is something I have major trouble with. Create a routine of prayer, or meditation, or just becoming more spiritual. Take a little time out, because from even though I have a hard time doing it, because I kind of like pray in motion. I don't really sit down and do it, or stay in one place and do it. I kind of just say it as I go. And I think that's, not respecting prayer as much as I should, period. I think it's, if you're going to pray, at least have the decency to, be still, so that's something I got to work on. But create a healthy routine as for your own spirituality, so you can interact with the world better, and you can be able to look within, and also be able to, you can be altruistic, but at the same time, you can look into the totality of a situation and not just your own ego, right? So when you create that healthy routine, you can get outside of your self to a degree and look at things in a different light, hopefully. Create a healthy workout regimen, one that works for you. Your body type changes. Your body will change depending on the type of workouts you do, and I've talked about this before. But find something that helps you. If you're tight, find something that stretches you out. If you're how can I say this? If you're trying to get slimmer or trimmer, find something that keeps you healthy but sheds the weight. If you're just trying to be overall healthy, find the things that work for you, that give you the maximum results that you're happy with and that you can even improve on. But create that routine nonetheless, because if you can see yourself aging and getting better, because if you stick to a healthy routine, you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to reap the healthy benefits of it. So do your best to create a healthy routine because, it's beneficial for your mind, body, and soul. And treat yourself. Create a healthy routine of rewarding yourself for your hard work. Sometimes we put ourselves on the back burner and we're so busy giving to other people, we're not giving to ourselves. So also do that for yourself too. Treat you as good as you treat other people. Okay? So I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.